I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend. Don't forget today is the actual Memorial Day. Take a moment to reflect and think about that. But it is a Monday, so I wanted to get right back into it. So we do have a little bit of an update for The Little Mermaid over the weekend. I'm going to make all the puns here. Little Mermaid is floundering. Sales are just flopping around at this point. The entire movie is sinking. But let's go ahead and get into the articles. Little Mermaid is now swimming to $117 million opening weekend, boosted by $80 million promo campaign, biggest for Disney live-action title. According to industry estimates, The Little Mermaid pulled in $30 million Saturday, which was the same amount of money Disney's Aladdin pulled in Saturday over Memorial Day weekend, with revised outlook for the Rob Marshall-directed musical at $95.5 million over 3 days and $117.5 million over 4 days this AM. Despite the easing grosses, that's not a bad thing. This just happens when the industry projects out a 4-day weekend. Rivals still see a movie doing between 121 million and 123 million. And it would not be shocking to see The Little Mermaid resurfacing to that range, which is closer to its early week opening projection. We'll see how much of a boost Sunday and Monday can bring. Aladdin wound up doing 30 million on Sunday and 25.3 million Memorial Day Monday for a 116.8 million 4-day start. IMAX screens were split up between Little Mermaid, which did 7 million, Fast X at night, which made 1.4 million and 8.2 million running total. Let's get into those numbers. So right out of the gate, they're already comparing a movie that's been out 2 weeks meeting the same sales as The Little Mermaid. Now let's check what the Little Mermaid is actually doing. So for the domestic box office, we're looking at 117 million, and the international box office at 68 million, for a whopping total of 185 million. Now, I know last week we talked about that the production cost for Little Mermaid was about $250 million. So this needs to make $75 million to break even on the production cost alone, not including marketing, which is likely closer to being $700 million. And as far as the international box office goes, China bringing in a whopping $1.7 million. We already knew it wasn't going to do well in China because of Halle Bailey. So let's talk about that one for a minute. The Little Mermaid's opening day fails to make a ripple in China. The numbers are in for The Little Mermaid's opening day in China, and while the film was able to become one of a number of Hollywood films allowed in the country, its opening take has proven disappointing. According to E&T Group, The Little Mermaid grossed $550,000 at the box office upon opening, far below previous blockbuster releases from Disney in 2023. For comparison, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which continues to play in Chinese theaters, earned $7.5 million over its opening day in previews. So the Chinese box office is just not having this movie at all. Let's hop over to Metacritic to see how those reviews are doing. The Metascore was only a 59 and the user score is at 2.3. So here we go for user scores. Positive 75 reviews, mixed 15, negative 318. Let's check out some of those positive reviews. This is the best live-action Disney adaptation so far, and Halle Bailey was the highlight of the movie and the perfect Ariel. Amazing, loved it. Nostalgic, great singing, nice changes, only a few dry areas that amped up again pretty quickly. We enjoyed it and we'll rewatch. Let's take a look at these positive reviews though. 1 rating, 1 review. That's not suspicious. Now let's check out the average reviews. 2,884 ratings. But, let's just say the movie's just average. Maybe it seems like this. That's right. Not only are there fights breaking out, the movie theater is empty. There's no one there. How empty that movie theater is. Just the back couple rows. So it does look like I was right last week when I said this movie was going to be a complete disaster for Disney, and it's going to pull nowhere near what it needs to. But guys, I'll have another video out for you today. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop a like, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments section. But you guys try and have a great rest of your Memorial Day.